Yes, y'all don't adjust your screen. Don't oh shoot, don't do nothing. This is the format for tonight. So please don't don't go crazy. But it's your boy, Enforcer here. I am just setting up for the pre-show. We could probably stay on for an hour and maybe 20 minutes because I got other shit to do tonight. But we got a lot to talk about. So once I get my brother in here, I know he's waiting on it. And let's see. Let me do this again. All right. How's every little thing? There he is. That's why it's the pre-show, ladies and gentlemen. That's why it's the pre-show. All right. So I did my part there. What's going on? Ah, he's here already. Look at him. A lot to talk about, brother. A lot to talk about. So without any further ado, let's just do this damn thing. Countdown.
Lights, camera, action, it's game day. We're diving into stories here, what did they say? Enforcer's got the mic, and he's ready to play. Football dreams we're here to convey. From the training camps to the big night glow, discussing stats, making the passion flow. Every single tackle, every touchdown goal. In this podcast world, we steal the show. Self-made, yeah, we own the field. Echoes of the crowd, every win's revealed. Football's the battle, it's more than a game. Join us on this ride, let's ignite the flame. Draft day dreams, players rise and fall. Every underdog story, we're giving the call. Strategies and highlights, we'll break down it all. With Enforcer on the beat, we're having the ball. So grab your headphones, let's kick it right. Together we'll unravel the Friday night hype. With laughter and insights, we're taking flight. On the Self-Made Podcast, the future is bright. Talking football, oh yeah, that's our creed. With every episode, together we lead. Self-Made Podcast, planted like a seed. In the world of the game, we'll always succeed. Self-made, yeah, we own the field. Echoes of the crowd, every win's revealed. Football's the battle, it's more than a game. Join us on this ride, let's ignite the flame. Self-made, yeah, we own the field.
Yeah, we got to do this real quick. All right. This is, as you know, the merch store. Please check it out. You might see something you like. Oh, yeah, you see a lot of that, but I ain't gonna say it because I'm on TikTok right now, so I gotta be nice. But go to the store. You see the link right there. Let me put my brother in this shit before I go any further. My co-host, D Money. How you living, brother?
What up, my guy?
What up? So, let me move this out the way and thank yeah. New format for the night. I had to do it, but so let's get to it. Let's talk about we got NBA and we got sports news. So we're gonna start with sports news because we got a lot of NBA questions. Thanks to your ideas, by the way. Well, let's go with it. First things first. We got the combine tomorrow, brother.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of people rising, a lot of people falling.
Who
Every year.
I want to say, who do you feel like is, I don't know, is must see? Like, the four people that got on here, but it got to be more people than that. But
The wide receiver from, what is he, from Arizona? Mick, I can't remember his name.
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Let's see what he does. Well, you know, Michigan got a bunch of guys coming out. I
Oh
want to do it. I want to see what Graham does on the bench press.
man. Ooh.
Um, who else? It's going to be an interesting combine. So, I mean, this combine isn't as deep as I think the running back part of the combine is going to be insane. You got some monsters coming out this year.
Especially that this guy right here that we see on the picture from
Mo-
Boise State. Uh,
Jen-
Boise State got a history of good backs that came out of Boise and did good in the pros.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely want to see if he could make a huge impact in the pros. So speaking of that, here is here's Benny. I think this this is Benny. No. This is Daniels. This is his top 15 prospects. As you see, Abdul Carter from Penn State edge, of course, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty. We
yeah.
talk about. There you go, your boy Graham.
My
Or
God,
our boy Graham.
I'm praying. I'm praying he fall to number 11 to my Niners.
Huh?
I want him to fall to number 11 in the draft and come to
Oh,
the.
that's y'all number.
Yeah,
I mean, do y'all really need more help on defense?
hell yeah, we sucked last year on defense.
Yeah, you did. I was just trying to be nice.
Everybody was hurt.
There you go. But yeah, this football season, football season period, it's a grind. So you really gotta have a good depth chart. So just in case something like this happened, like you just said, a lot of people was hurt. With the exception of the running back class y'all had, yeah, everybody else kind of suffered.
Yeah,
I look at some other names here. Of course, we got another Michigan Wolverine guy there. We got a couple of them on the top 15.
we got 4 in the top 30.
Shit. Well, shit, I already counted 4 now.
Look at this.
Tight end. We got a tight end. We got
2 D tackles and a cornerback.
Will Johnson.
Yeah,
Will Johnson, Alabama. This I think I'm kind of shocked about Alabama name is not a lot of names that they used to have on the top 15.
they ain't really do a whole lot this year.
Oh no, when you get upset by Vanderbilt, you know that does something to you a little bit.
Vanderbilt upset a couple of people this year. They wasn't playing around.
Oh no. And then you had that loss they had in Oklahoma. Yeah, that was a bad one. So here's the list, and here's the mock draft that they got. They think Tennessee is not giving them that number 1 spot. Then, by the way, this is Bucky Brooks mock draft. Tennessee is going to get Abdul Carter. They think they go get an edge, not a quarterback, because like you said a couple episodes ago, you think Aaron Rodgers would be a perfect fit in Tennessee.
Yeah, but now they talk about him going to the Rams and Devontae Adams possibly following him.
Jesus Christ, man. Just follow anywhere. Shit.
He don't want to win.
All right. Well, they got Cleveland getting Cam Ward and the Giants getting Shedeur Sanders.
The Giants and the Raiders are pushing for Sam Bradford. I mean Bradford's for
That's why I'm looking at you like
Stafford,
Bradford.
For Stafford. They all pushing for Stafford right now. So we're gonna see who gets him. I'm shocked the Rams is letting them go.
How much money they trying to get for him though?
Like, I don't know. It sounds like he won $50 million.
Mid South, what's going on TikTok? Mid South said Vandy was hurting teams last season, like you just said. Transfer portal. Yeah, they was.
Vandy was running the ball down everybody's throat and playing defense.
That transfer portal gonna help a lot of teams that we're not used to being in the spotlight. Jaguars Travis Hunter, would that be a perfect fit?
Yeah, they need a cornerback. I think they either going him or Will Johnson.
Let's see, we got some edge players here. Oh, that guy, the wide receiver he's talking about, McMillan.
McMillan, that's his name.
The Raiders, he think the Raiders will go for him.
They need another weapon besides Home Bowers. They need somebody to go with Bowers. They don't have no run game. They need everything.
You need a quarterback to throw to him too.
They need a quarterback. They need a receiver, a number one receiver. They need running back. They need They need O line. They need D line. They need cornerbacks. They need everything.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go down somewhere. The Buccaneers trying to get another wide receiver.
Well, they trying to re-sign Godwin now, so I don't think they really gonna go after a receiver.
Okay,
at least not early in the draft.
And we got again. We talked about earlier Ashton with the Broncos.
I don't know where he going, but whoever get him gonna be happy to get him.
Oh yeah, I actually would like him with the Broncos. I would, because I really don't hear that much about their running game last year. So
yeah, because they had running back by committee. It was like 4 of them over there.
Right. So that if he make a splash over there, that might help Bo Nix a little bit. And one last person is who's this? Omari Hampton from North Carolina. The Steelers. You think the Steelers will get him?
Omari Hampton, was he a lineman?
Nah, running back.
Oh, nah, I don't know. Steelers might. I don't know what the Steelers gonna do. Cause I know Najee Harris is a free agent.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, speaking of that, free agency is next week.
Can't wait.
Right? Next week? Yeah. So that's NFL. It's 29 days to opening day. I got a Met fan. You got a Yankee fan here. Can't wait. I want to state this right now because I got him here. And whoever listens to New York radio, WFNN, is this guy. He's a delusional Yankee fan. He's not a baseball fan. He's a delusional Yankee fan. He's not even a diehard. I can't even say diehard because what he said is asinine to me. Comparing we're Mets Yankees right here. He's saying that the Mets lineup cannot compare to the Yankees. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. Stop. Don't speak for all of us. Because common sense, look, I'm watching the spring break, the springtime game right there. I'm watching that. And Soto did exactly what he did with us. His first at bat at spring. Hit a home run. Pete smacking him. I like come on, don't put the pressure on us right now. Right now.
You got Lindor, you got Vientos, we got a lot of hitters. Still got Marte. You got bro. It's gonna be hard to get it out in that lineup.
Yo, and y'all, man. This one thing I can say about the Mets and the Yankees. Once the pitching start gelling, it's ugly. It's gonna be a tough game. So I'm looking at the spring game. I don't usually look at the spring game, but I'm looking now because for the Mets, it's World Series or bust. I say win, just get there because it's World Series or bust. I think every Mets fan would say that.
You got for the Dodgers, that's the problem.
Yeah. Then for us, it's World Series or bust because you can't. Y'all for the Yankees, y'all went divisional, league championship, World Series. You had no choice. It's like being a Michigan fan. We had the same situation. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Well, when I got baseball, bro, this is the most funniest shit I gotta talk about it because no, this is not the funny shit. Welcome back, El Capitan. Don Mattingly is the defensive coach for the Yankees. Welcome back, Cap. But this is the one I want to talk about. They finally lifted this beard ban shit.
What is that? What was that about to begin with?
So back in '76 when Steinbrenner,
he wasn't allowed to grow a beard. That's stupid.
Right. He was he's very corporate. And that's why everybody say that you want to know the difference between the Yankees organization, the Mets organization. Everybody that we get, they made them clean shave. I never understood it. I never liked it. Now, when his son takes over, he knows that people are saying, bro, I don't want to come over here because I got to clean my beard and shit. He like, no, y'all can have y'all beard. This is bullshit. I need y'all over here.
So that was a silly-ass rule.
Silly-ass rule. I mean, yeah, they get some championships, of course, but can you imagine seeing Derek Jeter with a nice shape up? And he was in New York. You're in Bronx, New York. he get a nice shape up. But yeah, this rule finally get banned. We finally get our players being players, I guess. Well, I had to bring this up because that was the most silliest fucking rule in sports. Period. In sports. And this happened. For the first time in 21 years, Sammy Sosa was in the dugout with the Cubs.
What they got him doing? Hitting coach?
I don't know. He was just there. He was talking to them. You know, this is when, especially when the legends come to spring, you know, talk to all the players and stuff like that. But he hasn't been there since in 21 years. Like dude, look at him. He don't even look like Sammy Sosa right now. But to be there, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna bring any luck to him, but he was there. He was coaching him up a little bit. So if he do got a spot on the roster, cool, I guess. But
spot on the roster, he's just hanging out.
Yeah, right now, yeah, he's just hanging out. But he got uniform on, so that's like he might be a coach.
You better be coaching.
Maybe coaching and tell him how to hit home runs, do that little hop he used to do. What's this off? What you say? That 1998 season, I'll never forget. No one will forget. No one. I didn't give a fuck about steroids. I was like loving that shit. Like over 13 people had 50 home runs. Loved it. What's next? Because we got some basketball. Oh, found out this morning, Diana, she is retiring. 20 years in the WNBA, all-time leading scorer, 3-time WNBA champion, 6-time gold medals winners, 2-time WNBA Finals MVP. Y'all see the list. The girl is
her thing.
Bad. She's bad. Yes, done deal. Congratulations. Before there was whatever her name, Clark or Reese. This girl let the shit on fire. So, Hall of Famer, first ballot.
Absolutely, no questions asked.
Bro, this is how I'm gonna walk into the NBA right here. This picture right here, the coldest picture.
Everybody knew Luka was gonna have a triple double,
but dog, he shot that three. We're gonna get into it more in depth, but dude shot the three, screamed at the. I don't know if he was screaming at the sideline, but he definitely was looking at his ass.
I think he was looking at him. I don't think he cared about the sideline. He's still friends with the players. He don't got beef with the players.
Nope. He looked at. So if you watch the warm up, he was being petty too.
Yeah.
Because he was doing push-ups like right in front of him. Like, yeah, you know it's about to be a long night, motherfucker. It was like pretty much 2 against 5 most of the time. Like him and Bron passing back and forth. Fuck everybody else. Just passing back and forth. And yeah, we definitely gonna talk about it. Let's get into it. NBA, the season right now. And this is the records as of today. The Cavs are still number 1 spot with 48 wins, 10 losses. I'm just gonna do the top 5. This is the top 5.
Right.
Oh, top 6.
Right now it's between Cavs and Celtics. Now my Knicks can beat everybody but them.
You know what? Yeah, it's like
ain't beat neither one of them this whole year. They got blown out every time they played them.
So what's the problem?
I think they missing. I don't know. I don't know. They missing defense for damn sure. Because last year they was one of the best defensive teams in the league, and this year they ain't that. They can't stop the threes. They're bottom of the league in 3-point defense and perimeter defense. I think if they get Robinson back, it'll help them because you can move Cat to the 4, and they'll get a little bit of rim protection. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like the same team from last year compared to this year. And this year they should be more talented because they got Karl-Anthony Towns instead of Randall. And that's a big upgrade. And the only one they really missing is DiVincenzo. But like I've been saying all year, they don't have no bench.
We're gonna talk more about what's going on with the Knicks in a minute. Let's get to the West, the Western Conference, because like I said, I'm going to lean into what we're going to talk about tonight. Uh, OKC is up top. Grizzlies. Did you, bro? John Morant shot this crazy ass jumper to send the game to overtime. I did not even find out who won the match because I was going off and on. But they forced into overtime. Denver with the same record. The Lakers we gonna get into about how this Laker team doing. But let's go over here to the play-in tournament because it's very interesting now. Like last time we talked about the play-in tournament, we was like, okay, what's going to change around? The only team we said was going to change around is the Golden State Warriors, and it seems like it's coming true.
Golden State in it to win it.
Oh yeah, they blossomed. I think they won 7 out the last 6.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I know they've been winning since Butler got there.
My question is, what's going on in Phoenix?
Same shit. They thought they was gonna put together an Avengers team and it ain't work.
Yo, that shit is not working at all. At all. So
And Kevin leaving in the off season, they're gonna have to trade him.
Trade him. He ain't a free agent. That'd be a straight up trade.
Nah, he's not a free agent. He got more year on his contract. That's why they're gonna do it in the off season.
Okay, let's get to these topics. Especially, it seems like some of them got like you really want to talk about. First one: contenders or pretenders? Who? Well, we already know who your contenders right now. You already said like it's between
the Celtics, Cavs.
Right. No, you don't see no one else in the East.
Not even close. Nobody could beat those two. The Knicks got the best team to do it, but they haven't done it yet this entire season. So I'm not a homer. I'm one of those people that I'm a realist when it comes to sports. If my team can do it, they can. If they can't, they can't. And it don't look like the Knicks can this year.
Man, they got a squad now. They can't get past that conference semi hump.
Both of the teams we talking about got a deep bench. Knicks don't have a bench. You know what I mean? They got Daniel Hunter coming off the bench for the Cavs, dropping damn near 20 points. He about to win 6th man of the year. Then in the Boston, they got about 4 or 5 niggas coming off their bench.
Man, Jesus.
So it's hard. It's hard when you got a bench that can play just as good as the starters.
So I got, let's see. Missile said they need to play man to man against them teams, but they not, like he said, they not built for that. And then Thirsty Jack.
That's the thing, though. They are built to play man to man. That's why you went and got Mikal Bridges, because him and Anunoby are supposed to be the 2 top defenders when it come to wing defense. They just haven't been doing it. That was the reason you went and got him, so you can put one on Tatum and one on Brown.
Thirsty Jack said the Knicks and the Cavs. He believes in the Knicks.
I'm a big time Knicks fan. I done watched every time they played these 2 teams and they got demolished all season. They haven't won one game against the Celtics or the Cavs yet.
I want to say, was any game even close?
No.
Oh man. And if you can't beat them, at least come close and make it competitive. You might as well forget the playoffs unless some miracle happens.
Those double digits by halftime.
God. West Coast. Who's your contenders? Is it the same people we've seen, or you think you believe something else?
OKC looks good. Grizzlies look good. Rockets look like they're ahead of their time. Okay. They look good, but they're not. They look like they're one piece away. They maybe, if they can get maybe Durant and don't give up anything from their starting lineup, something like that will work out. Spurs is done without Wemby.
We're gonna get to that. Well, that was the crazy thing about that situation. We talked last week, the last episode, we said something about his knees, and then the very next day, I inboxed you like, "Yo, he's out for the season."
It's crazy.
That's
them
crazy.
told them 7 footers. It's hard for them to stay healthy.
Oh yeah. So pretenders in the West.
Um, right now, without Anthony Davis, for me, it's the Dallas. Definitely this Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Um, I think Golden State gonna give people trouble. I don't think they're gonna be an easy out.
Now that you mentioned that, like you got Kerr, you still got Curry, you still got Green, even though sometimes shaky with Green.
You
But
ain't even,
Butler coming in.
you ain't even heard Green's name this year.
Well, you heard it last night. He see last night. I totally forgot who they faced. But last night he did what the Green I know from Michigan State. That was defense, assists, rebounds. Because we're not going to say anybody come on here on their situation and say he's a scorer. I like stop.
He's not.
He's not. He's not. He's everything else but a scorer.
He's an enforcer.
I take that. But next thing. There we go. What's holding the New York Knicks back from being great?
They're not playing defense. If they play defense, they got the number three scoring team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, offensively efficient team in the league. But if they play defense, they'll be good. They're not playing no defense.
I'm about to say, do you now? This is one thing I think Cat had a problem. I'm talking about Anthony.
Cat's not.
They always say he's soft.
He's not a defensive player. He can give effort and he can grab rebounds, but he's not a defensive player. And that's not why you traded for him. You ain't trade for him to play defense. But Randall wasn't a defensive player. So if you comparing the two, I mean, you wasn't getting no defense from the four position anyway.
Shit. Ain't
I don't like him at the 5. I prefer Cat play the 4. But right now we don't have a 5, so he has to play the 5.
That's, do you think that's what's like? Not just the Knicks, but is that missing in a lot of teams? Because a lot of teams don't have a true 5.
Shit, look at the Lakers. They ain't got no 5 now. After they got rid of Davis, but I think Davis is better at the 4 as well.
Good Lord. Vince said chemistry is holding the Knicks back. Excuse me. They just need a full season or 2.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. On offense, they're fine. It's the defense that's the problem.
Ain't the coach known for defense more about than offense?
And you got some great, like I said, Bridges and OG are 2 of the top defensive players in the league. It ain't showing on film. Not this year, at least. Brunson gives effort, but he's a smaller guy. Achiuwa, he's not a starter. He's just being forced to play the 4. And Towns ain't really that guy when it comes to defense. He's a scorer and a rebounder.
So what we're saying, the Knicks got to get a true 5, put Towns into a 4.
The Knicks need to go back to last year and figure out what switch they turned on at All-Star break. Because after All-Star break, when Randall went down and they started balling, they started going crazy, and that's when they went on that run and was killing everybody. They was killing everybody. Like last year when they played the Cavs, they was smoking the Cavs. And the Cavs got the same team they had last year. They was smoking the Cavs last year. Cavs couldn't do nothing, but the Cavs got a new coach, and coaching matters.
Yep. Especially in basketball. Oh, sorry. So we got the Knicks. I got to do better. According to my partner here, he's not having this shit. He's not having it this year. So next on the agenda, we just was talking about the Warriors. Can the Warriors pull it off with Jimmy Butler?
I think they are definitely a way better team with him.
Mm-hmm.
Gave up a lot of their bench to get him, but I think I think they needed a closer besides Curry, and when Curry's not on the court, you got somebody that can be the floor general.
Mhm. How far you think the Warriors can go in the playoffs? Let me put this right.
When it comes to the West, matchup means everything. You might run into a team that's banged up. You might run into a team, that you just match up well against. When it comes to the West, matchup means everything. Like you see how the Lakers keep running into the Nuggets. They can't beat the Nuggets. The Nuggets, they don't match up well against the Nuggets.
Mm-hmm. Even though they just broke that streak, but that was like okay.
14 losses in a row, I think it was.
I think yeah. Counting playoffs, yeah. Counting playoffs. And that I mean, just one win don't change the fact that all right, say you gotta meet them in a 7-game series. You think you can beat this team with 4 games in a 7-game series? I don't think so. I don't think so. So
Can you call my mother?
thank you. All right, I'm by myself right now. But for the Warriors, to me, now I'm cueing this about to my partner. Come back. All right, he back. For the Warriors, to me, to they're in the play-in. The Warriors is in the play-in right now.
I think they need to
Get
get
out
out
the
of.
play.
I think they need to get out of that plane and try to get into the 6 seed or something to get them out of that plane.
Right,
They can play less games.
right. Because those play-ins, I mean,
She's
that's like well, how many games in the play-in series? Is it just one or it's just one, right?
one and done. No, I think you got to play 2 games in the play.
So, wow, good lord. So with the, I think if they get, I think they'll make it to probably. I think they'll make it to the conference semis, and then
Yeah,
once they have a full season with Butler, then they'll go deep. That's what I think. So, well, good
I
luck
think
to them on that, though.
they need to add something next year too. I
Yeah,
think they. I think they did that trade for Butler just to make Curry happy because they haven't done much for him recently, so they had to do something.
I mean, he if you remember that one season he was pretty much by himself. Like Clay was hurt. I think
Yep.
Draymond was hurt. He was the team. They did not do. They didn't go to. I don't think they even went to the playoffs that year. So yeah, he already felt it. Here we go. The Cavs, who are in the 1 seed in the East,
Hey,
are they
balling.
legit? Are they legit?
Absolutely.
So you see,
That coach transformed the team because this is Donovan Mitchell's lowest points per game average in I don't know how many years.
mm,
And basically he's taking a step back to make the team better because now Garland is at he's scoring off the charts. You got Mobley whose numbers are great and he's in the All-Star game. He's making the entire team better by taking a step back in terms of being a scorer and facilitating. So
mm,
now the whole team is balling instead of just him. Like they used to just sit back and watch him play, and
right.
now everybody's into it. So they're gonna be a tough out. It's gonna be between them and the Celtics in the end.
I was just about to ask, are you saying we might see the Cavs in the finals?
You're gonna see the Cavs and the Celtics. Whoever wins that one going to the final. And to be honest with you, whoever wins that's gonna win the whole thing. I don't,
Mm,
I don't see the West beating the East this year because Boston is still the same team from last year, and
right.
the Cavs got better by adding Hunter to their bench.
My God. I
So
mean,
I don't see. I see the Cavs or the Celtics winning the whole thing.
this is gonna be weird to see a Cavs team in the finals without
It
LeBron.
pisses me off because the Knicks should have gave up whatever they needed to give up to get Donovan Mitchell, and they didn't. Because
Yeah, they have an opportunity to get him.
imagine if you had, and he's from New York and wanted to play for the Knicks. Everybody thought it was going to be a done deal, and the Cavs somehow got him.
Man, shout out to the Cavs. I mean, because you know the Cavs don't have a history of getting big names.
Nope. 'Cause imagine if it would have been him and Brunson together, that would have been crazy.
Oh, I can see that now. I could. I honestly could see Brunson dish it up, man. Sorry, I want, but
They're out there toying with people.
so you got the Cavs legit. I mean but no, you know as well as I do. When you got these opportunities and you don't take advantage of them, it starts slipping away.
Yep.
So, how long you think the Cavs could stay in this position?
Depends on how long they got these players for.
I don't know the contracts.
'Cause they just signed. They just extended Mitchell, so I know he'll be there. I don't know everybody's contract on that team, so I can't answer that. I can't answer that really, but I know Mitchell's gonna be there for a minute.
All right, all right. I always say you got a small window, especially how in sports how free agency goes. Like it depends on what kind of GM you got that make those moves and keep the formula going. If the Cavs can stay like this, and I don't even know how the series is between them and Boston this
Yeah, I
year.
don't know what the record is.
Yeah, so that possibly be a good conference championship game. There's always number one, number two.
That's gonna be an amazing game when they see each other.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And we got the Lakers. How far can the Lakers go? They are in the fifth seed right now.
I
Correct?
mean, they're winning games. I think they're gonna. I don't think they'll be in the top six. I don't think they're gonna fall down to the play-in. It all depends on LeBron and Luca's health too, because
Mm.
they both gotta stay healthy also.
I mean, let's see. With the Lakers, they won't be. It's all right. It's already set. They're going to playoffs unless some bullshit happen. But they're in the playoffs.
Yeah,
They won't be no pushover in the playoffs. I'll tell you that. It won't be no.
they're not gonna be an easy out because LeBron and Luca are figuring out how to play together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right now, LeBron's assists are down and Luca's is up. So Luca's pretty much the point guard, and LeBron is he Luca's Batman and LeBron is Robin at the moment.
I was just about to say like the shit. I'm just talking about what I saw last night, and it seemed like for the first time since Dwayne Wade, LeBron getting those type of passes that you, like, oh this motherfucker. And we already know that LeBron still got his hops a little bit, why he still got it. Luka just gave it to him, but Missile said Lakers are one game behind being the 3 seed.
Yeah, it's tight. It's a tight race over there. That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna fall out of the top six.
Oh no, they good to go. So like I just said, they won't be an easy out. So if anybody think that they're gonna have like a
They won't
4-1,
no.
no, I don't think so. In fact, I think they probably get past the first round, but I say the second round, that's gonna be a 7-game series.
Like I said, it all depends on who the matchup is. Because they could run into the Nuggets again, and that's their Achilles heel right there. They cannot beat the Nuggets as soon as they like.
Let's say they do beat the Nuggets.
That'll be something special.
Oh man, let's go with we got one more, then we're gonna go back to the records. Will the Mavs make the playoffs now that AD is out for the season? They are in the play-in, right?
It ain't looking.
I mean, this is what I'm gonna say right now. This is what I'm gonna say.
Because it's not just AD. You got Likely banged up. You got Gafford banged up. So it's not just AD.
Oh, wait. He said, Missile said, apologies, they are one game behind being the 2nd seed. Not Thursday. Yeah, that's close.
Because I think what place they in now? They in
5th.
Okay.
I can go back. I can go back and look what I think they was in 5th. Let me check for you. I'll check. I'll put it right up the screen. The Lakers are in 4th. Excuse me, 4th.
Yeah. So they good.
That's wow. That's crazy talk. Um, so
But
back to
they
AD.
got a rough schedule coming up though. They got the Clippers back to back. They got the Mavericks. They got the Knicks. They got the Nuggets. They got some rough games coming up though.
Speaking of that, so you got you got said the Lakers are fourth and the Clippers are in six. And we are just talking about the Mavs. The Mavs are barely holding on to that ninth seed for the play-in tournament. And this is like I was about to say, this is Clay. Clay, this is your time to shine. You want to be
And
the
Clay is
star.
so washed up.
He hey, he wants to be the star. The
Injuries, man. Them injuries catch up to you.
Of course. I would see this is he's not that guy like he could run around and then shoot like he used to. Like remember, it was a time where he just grabbed the ball and shoot.
But that's the thing I don't get. I mean, of course, shooting your legs are a big part of you shooting. But I would have thought that, I mean, you can't play defense like you used to, and you can't be assertive like you used to. But I ain't think you would lose your Jimmy. I thought your jump shot would still go crazy every game, but it ain't been that. He had like maybe one game where he hit like 8 threes, and that was like the only one. Like when I'm a gambling man, so they be having his point total at over and under 10.
Damn.
Yeah. And half the time he don't hit it. That's the
Man.
crazy part. You would think that's an easy bet. Hell yeah, I'm taking him to get 10 points. You crazy? Nope.
Oh man. So they right now, I guess to show the Mavs is at on nine seed, and they pretty much on survival mode now. I told you I had to catch up on this shit. The last time I did see him when he played, he was actually playing good.
Yeah.
So
He get a good game every maybe 6 games. He'll have a good game.
and that's not good enough.
No, because they need him to be. He was brought there to be the number 3 scorer. It was supposed to be Kyrie, Luca, and him. And
And
PJ Washington was supposed to sprinkle in a nice little 15 to 20 point game here and there, and then the other boys just grab rebounds and play defense.
that's in that situation right there. Now Kyrie got to do the carrying.
Yeah, Kyrie
I
the
mean, he
whole
won't mind it.
with a bad back.
I was to say he won't mind it to that back fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. He can't do it. Not at this stage in his career.
So I say the Mavs barely make it.
It's possible. I think they're gonna be. They'll be a play-in because look who's in the play-in. It's nobody really scared of.
Right. So
Like the Pistons, the not Pistons, the Suns is just losing to anybody who want to play.
but the Suns for right now is not in.
I don't understand them. They got too much talent to be as bad as they are.
So let's put it this way. We already said Golden State probably could play their way out the play in into
Nah, I think Golden State. Yeah, Golden State should be able to move up. They might. They
right,
might take the Clippers spot if the Clippers don't get their act together.
right. Then you got Minnesota who's in the play as number 7. Dallas is behind Golden State. Like we just said, Golden State probably move
I
up
think
to
the
the
way
6.
things. I think the way things are right now, those 10 are in. I don't see no movement from them other 5. I don't see them other 5 jumping in the mix. But I think them top 10 right there is in. It's just going. The order is just going to change.
Yeah, I don't see the Spurs making any noise now. The Trailblazers
Minnesota missed Carl Anthony Towns.
do they? Do
So
they?
number and Randall's been out. DiVincenzo's been out. So they missing some pieces.
He said that's all said the Timberwolves versus Lakers on Thursday. I
That's
do
gonna
got
be a game.
tonight. I do got tonight's schedule if you want to see.
Yo, silly ass Knicks just announced that Carl Anthony Towns ain't playing. How you gonna announce it 15 minutes before the game start? You messing up everybody ticket.
Yo, this is tonight's schedule, by the way. You got the Celtics at Detroit. OKC is in Brooklyn.
OKC.
Raptors, Pacers,
Pacers.
Hawks against the Heat.
I don't know. He been trying to be scrappy lately. I might take the Heat as under. They probably an underdog too.
Probably at home. You just said 76ers at the Knicks. I still take the Knicks on that.
Yeah.
I still take the Knicks. Clippers in Chicago.
Eh, Clippers should pull it off, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows how Chicago is. Trailblazers against Washington.
Nobody cares.
The Kings against the Utah Jazz.
Kings gonna take that one.
And the Spurs against the Rockets.
I like the Rockets.
Hmm. So yeah, no presence in the inside. They definitely gonna take advantage of that.
Yep.
Definitely gonna take advantage of that. So let's go back to these records here. Yeah, Washington. I'm gonna start from the bottom of the barrel because Washington, y'all trying to get up down.
They trying to get that number one pick.
Exactly. The Hornets.
They should have been bigger sellers at the deadline.
That and I don't know. Melo need a lot of help.
He do is just him and that Bridges kid. They the only Miles Bridges, the only ones over there balling.
The two people cannot. It depends who the two people are, but it's not a good percentage of saying they're gonna have a good record because you need some role players and shit, and they don't even have that. You just said the Raptors 18-40, 76ers.
The Sixers are the most biggest disappointment on the planet in basketball. Because coming into the season, they were saying how they was gonna be the number 2 seed behind Boston. All this bullshit they was talking about, they not doing nothing. And B got half a leg. Paul George, I don't know where he went. He talking about he gonna stop doing podcasts and focus on basketball. Well, you should have been doing that.
Bro, that's my argument. This whole time I've been doing this podcast, and before anybody get on me, yes, I got the right to do a podcast. I don't get paid millions of dollars to play the sport and do a podcast during the fucking season.
Getting paid millions to do their podcast. That's why they doing it.
But all right, so
I was told Aaron Rodgers get $1 million an episode when he go on Pat McAfee's show.
The Sixers need to tank. The Sixers need to tank. He said
the Sixers' problem is they can't get out of that Embiid situation. They can't get out of it. The contract is too ridiculous, and nobody's gonna trade you for him because he can't play.
Because he
need to have whatever surgery he need to have it and sit down for the rest of the season. Stop trying to thug it out. Stop trying to play. Stop trying to justify you being on the court. Just sit down and try to get healthy. But the problem is I don't think he can get healthy. I think this is like one of those degenerative situations where his knee just gonna keep getting worse and worse the older he gets.
It's like what's his name? Ogden. You remember Ogden?
Yeah, Odom.
Yeah. Okay, Odom. I said Ogden. My bad. I fucked with his name. But like him, like this dude was unstoppable.
He had the skill set, but them knees
or freaking toe problems.
The knees of your feet when you that tall.
He said this tank for Cooper.
Oh, the kid Cooper Flag.
Really?
Flag, Duke. Yo, he played against the Olympic team, the USA team, and was busting their ass.
The 76ers get him. That might put some ticket sales, but I still don't think that helped the problem.
Nah, he can ball.
Okay.
Whatever team get him, he can ball. He playing grown man basketball. He ain't playing that college shit. He playing man basketball.
Oh, wait. Speaking of college, y'all know what Saturday is. Saturday is March, which means March Madness is going to start. I ain't got no picture for it, but y'all know it kind of changed over the years. I don't know how many teams in the damn tournament now, but we got to go to the championship first. I love how college football or college basketball do playoffs. They do tournament style for their championship. I'm from Jersey. He's from New York, so you already know we Big East fucking fans. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, Big East fans. In the guard used to rock. Um, we got that coming up, and then I think directly after March Madness, that's pretty much the last road to the NBA playoffs pretty much starts.
Yeah.
Right? So
I think we going March Madness, NFL Combine, NBA playoffs, and the start of baseball. So I think it's gonna go in that order.
well, wait. Combine is tomorrow.
Yeah, the combine, but the draft is what,
Yeah.
last week in April?
Uh
Something
yeah.
like
Yeah. It's the last week of April, so you got that.
that. So you got the start. You got this. You're gonna have the NBA free agency. Then you got March Madness. Then you're gonna have baseball will start April 1st. Then
Mm-hmm.
you'll have the NBA, the NFL draft, and then we'll have the NBA playoffs.
Ooh. And man,
We're gonna
I'm
be
looking at this. The tightest race I see besides the six on the East right now. I'm keeping my eye at Baltimore, not Baltimore, Brooklyn and Chicago for this play-in shit. Because that's the only team I think that could probably switch.
and Brooklyn gave up everybody this trade deadline, so I'm surprised they even doing this good.
Bro, Brooklyn always do that shit. Always. They give up so many people. I remember one year I didn't know who the hell was in the starting lineup. Not
Yeah,
one
I
person.
don't know. I think the Bulls are gonna stay in because they still got Kobe White, they got Vucevic, they still got a few players over there.
Then they give up a lot though.
They pretty much just Levine.
And Levine now he's with the Kings. Him
Yeah,
and DeRosa.
yeah, he dropping the games that he do play. He dropping like 20 a night.
Hey, that's 20 points. Well, I don't know because he probably was doing that while he was in Chicago. It still didn't help.
Yeah, he was when he
Yeah.
was. He was.
Well, you see, well, look, you still got these teams. We go now from the play into the actually, like I said, the top six. We already talked about the top three. But the bottom three of is the Pacers, Bucks, and again Detroit.
Yeah, still shocked about that shit.
That's the shocker. So you got
But
a
I mean,
disappointment and
about
you
it,
got a shocker.
you got a team full of lottery picks. Like you supposed to be doing something, making some noise. Whole team of lottery picks.
The one thing I forgot, I forgot his name, but I swear it was the press conference. He said it seemed like every game they got to earn people respect.
Yep.
I like, yeah. You don't remember how y'all was last year if you was around. That was terrible. I mean, y'all pretty much was where Washington was at. Now y'all 6 seed in the playoffs. That no one saw coming. I know I definitely did not see Detroit. Even in the playing, I didn't see Detroit in the playing. But 6 seed, yeah. And you gonna play like that for the rest of this damn season because people not gonna respect you. They see Detroit, they probably already put a fucking W on their damn calendar. Still
I
not
would have,
respect you.
but they got a winning record and they just succeed.
Yep. And if we look at this shit right, they will be facing probably the Knicks.
So
Yeah.
they ain't gonna be able to do that. Knicks gonna smoke them.
I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Hey, if they 6, they gonna play the Cavs, and then the Celtics will play the Bucks.
No, because like remember it's one and done for the teams that's playing the play in. So whoever got the losing,
Oh yeah, you're right.
they play the Cavs, and the second to last will play the Celtics. So the Pistons right now will be facing the Knicks, and the Bucks will be facing the Pacers. And I said this shit again. I said it once. I'm gonna say it again. I want the Knicks to face the Pacers. So
Yeah, you already know how we feel about it. We both feel the same way about that shit.
I want that, and not just because, like I said, it made me feel good, like an old school basketball fan.
I want us to be healthy when we play them, so we can sweep they dumb asses.
Sweep them, and then I forgot his damn name. But he could stop talking his shit because he's been talking
Alabama,
shit for a whole year.
Alabama
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He had the nerve to come to Madison Square Garden during a wrestling event and talking shit, not knowing that Bronson was there. So they was having fun with that shit. Let's go to the West. Uh, Utah Jazz is definitely out of it.
I don't know what happened to them.
I would say you tell me because wasn't they like contenders last year?
Like I said, I don't know what happened to them. Should have let Markkinen go.
So New Orleans
Trash.
again. I don't.
They let Ingram go, and they should have let.
Where he at?
He's on the Raptors.
Oh
And they should have let Zion go.
man, that's I agree with that to the point that that's because that's his fault.
I wanted Zion to come to the Knicks. He's been trying to come to the Knicks since he got in the league.
Yeah, but you ain't coming in like this.
Nah.
No,
But
you
he's
ain't coming-
been doing decent this season.
but this my thing with Zion. I don't want decent from you.
I think the Knicks being slick. I think they holding out Robinson until it's time to really play. And
Mm.
I'll bring Robinson in all healthy. Then we're going to start doing some things. Because that's going to make the defense 1,000 times better.
They need to do that shit now. this is a
Nah,
this
they
is
don't want him to
stretch.
get hurt. You don't want him to get hurt. You want to bring him in right in time for the playoffs. Let him come in maybe a week or two to get his legs under him. And then let him play for the playoffs.
That's some movie shit. I swear to God, I don't know what Eddie like some movie shit. Um, Back to the Trailblazers. I'm gonna skip San Antonio because one, they record shouldn't even be this record when they had Wimby's, but it's gonna go from bad to worse now.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Chris, but you ain't the same Chris Paul from years ago. So
The Suns are the Sixers of the West. They went and tried to put together this unstoppable team and just can't get right.
is there anyone to blame?
And you know it makes me smile because I can't stand Kevin Durant, bitch ass.
I'm about to say, is there anyone to blame? I guess you gonna say Kevin Durant.
No, I'm not gonna say it's Durant. Durant is an offensive player, and that's what he does. He goes out there and scores. He's not a leader. He's not somebody players gravitate towards. And it's not his team. It's Booker's team.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just because you got a bunch of puzzle pieces doesn't mean they're gonna all fit together. And that's the problem. They don't fit together. Him, Bill, Booker, like they don't fit together.
See, when I first heard that Bill was going there, I said, someone got to sacrifice.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something where they had to work it out and figure out who's this, and who's that. But they just don't fit together.
No.
Like when Durant went to the Warriors, he knew what his role is. Go out there and score. Don't do nothing, worry about nothing else. We got everything else. You just go out there and score. And that's what he did. And he didn't have to worry about being the leader of the team. He didn't have to worry about being the defensive backbone. He didn't have to worry about the rebounds. They had everything else under control. We just want you to give us some points. With this team, he needs to do more than just like, bro, you 7 feet tall. Why you not out? Why you not averaging 10 rebounds a game?
He's not gonna be in there. He's not gonna be in the pit. He's
That's
not
what
being in that box.
when Melo's with the Knicks, that like the last couple of years with the Knicks, he switched his game up, started grabbing more, started being more assertive on the boards. He was getting way more boards per game. He was getting more assists per game because he switched his game up. He knows he can score, but he added some more to it and it helped the team. Durant needs to do that. Or go to a team where you don't need to do that like you did with Golden State.
So you don't see the Suns making a push for the play-in.
Even if they do, they're gonna take maybe the Mavs spot, the Mavericks.
Figure
But
that.
only
Figure
if only if AD don't come back in time to save the day.
that. Mm-mm. And I don't know that dude. That dude, he get hurt just if he trip over damn fucking Lego or something. He's hurt.
That's
But
why I was telling everybody the trade didn't make sense, and they was telling me I'm bugging. You put AD over there, now they got defense, and they got this, and they got that. Yeah, but that's only if he's on the court.
and if he's healthy, like y'all forget the history. This dude gets injured if the wind blows on him. Like it's
And
it's it's not.
Kyrie ain't been healthy either.
Yeah, yeah. But
And it's not like you could sustain an injury to one of them. Like, all right, one of the Knicks go down, you still got 4 or 5 people that can score. One of OKC go down, minus Shane, of course. You still got people that can score. If one of those two go down, you asked out.
yeah. Well, speaking, let's talk about this play. And I know we talked about the Warriors and we said the Mavs will hold on hopefully, but it's
See,
with the exception of the Warriors. Do we see anybody else trying to move up out the play-in?
nah, ain't nobody moving nowhere.
So,
It's gonna be the Suns or the Mavericks. That's it.
all right. So let's go to the ones that's got the top six. We already said OKC, the Grizzlies at number 2, Denver at number 3, which is tied with the Grizzlies. The Lakers.
I think the Timberwolves can move up and take the Clippers spot.
I mean, they just a game behind them.
Exactly. I think that can happen. And Houston, like I said, Houston is they're playing above their means right now. But they have an amazing coach. That Udoka kid is a beast at coaching. So
That's the one that got in trouble in Boston.
yeah, if he
Actually.
keep his dick in his pants, they got the chance to be in the playoffs for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean they're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Like not trying to. I don't know if anybody's
I
superstitious.
would.
Not trying to curse them or nothing, but they're gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they just gotta figure out what seed they're gonna be, but they in there for sure.
So let's say we did for the East. If the bottom team of the play-in will be facing OKC, and the second the bottom team will be facing the Grizzlies, which leaves the Cavs, not the Cavs, the Clippers of right now against Denver.
Don't have a chance.
Nah.
Denver live.
Lakers against the Rockets. I say that's a 7-game series.
That's a good game.
That's gonna be a 7 games. That's gonna be a tough.
But see what I mean about matchups? I got more faith in the Lakers beating the Rockets than I do them beating, say, um the Nuggets.
Yeah, like
I don't, I'd even give them. I'd give the Lakers a chance against Grizzlies. I just don't think they can beat OKC, and I don't think they could beat the Nuggets. But I give them a chance against anybody else.
I was about to say the Warriors, but they just beat the Warriors too badly. Badly. That was a bad one. Well, brother, that's all we got. That's all right. I gotta get ready for work, but it's all right.
This leg is great, going crazy. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to finish the show tonight.
Like you say your leg?
Yeah, remember I broke my ankle in 2 places.
Yo, I saw what you said on Facebook. I'm gonna leave that. I ain't gonna say
we about to be up.
I saw you like I ain't gonna say it. Hey, they try to use it against you, but yeah. Keep it
About to be up, good brother.
Yes, sir. So before we get out of here, anything you guys say for this? I mean, I already showed you tonight's games, but for the rest of this week, because we're gonna probably talk about this.
The main thing we're gonna be talking about is this combine. I can't wait for the combine. I just like watching them kids go out there and compete, and then there's always a name that comes out of nowhere that nobody really thought about, and they come out there and ball better than the guys that you went to watch.
Mm-hmm. And change their whole draft pick.
Yeah, that'd be the best part of the combine. Them young boys that you never thought of coming out of nowhere from a small school or something like that. Look at the boy Xavier Worthy. He didn't do numbers at Texas, but he was fast. He went to the combine and broke the combine record for the 40 time.
It seems like that shit. It seems like that shit happens every year.
Every year, somebody come out of nowhere that you didn't see coming, and then they ball out. I hate.
So, might have to give you a heads up because I'm gonna be working next Wednesday, so we might have to do either a live or a pre-recording on Tuesday. You good with that?
Bro, we can do it. I'm out of. I'm
all right. Yeah. You
out of work.
Oh,
Bro.
you good? Y'all have your.
No way I can't do nothing. So any day you want, I'm with it.
Yeah, your ass. I know your ass be watching that ESPN all day. Like, yeah, we gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this. All that shit.
Every day, bro, for the next 3 months. I'm free.
You got rehab?
Not yet. I can't put no weight on it for 12 weeks.
Ooh, shit. Well, you already know. We're gonna contact. We're gonna talk off camera. But all right, brother. We gotta get out of here. So I see you next. Well, I see you here next week. But we're gonna talk during the week, as always.
You know.
Yes, sir.
All right,
and we are out of here. Deuces, bro. All right, man.